Hey guys, and girls, people, sometimes. Oh my god, I need an intro. Whatever, that doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna be doing this other thing. This is part 2 to the Pokemon series. I'm pretty sure this is the part where it stops getting boring. So, alright. So just exactly how I left it. Considering that I never closed the tab. From the site that I'm using this on. Okay. Alright. I think my Rattata can actually upstand this Pidgey. Oh yes, it can definitely. Yes. Ooh. Oh no. Critical hit. Okay. Okay. I'll take you down. Okay. Oh, please don't kill. Oh my god. Tackle, tackle, tackle. Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay, I turned it down to my liking. Okay. Okay. Item. Potion. Use it. Rattata. Cancel. Exit. So, yeah, you guys can see me grind and stuff. But to keep it interesting, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna talk about, like stories, I guess, while I'm grinding. I came here with some friends. They're out for Pokemon fights. Oh, that's good for you. But yeah. A story. Okay. Alright. Okay. So yesterday one of my brothers actually found my Yoshi plush that has been lost for around 5 months now. They found it somewhere. I don't even know where they found it, but they found it. So the first thing I did when I went to... So what I did first was, obviously, well, maybe not obviously, because the Yoshi plush is actually an amiibo at the same time, promoting Yoshi's Woolly World. It's actually kind of damaged and I don't know how to get all the stains off that my siblings put on it. Well, it's not damaged, it's just stained. And I'm scared if my mom washes it, it's like gonna stop working. Hold on, let me close the... Anyways, they found it, and I was so happy. So since I have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on my Nintendo Switch... Oh my god, how did that...
Oh no! I'm gonna lock her door now. You wanna lock that door? Lock down. Who's next for tomorrow?
It's not.
She ain't coming back till she get off work tomorrow.
Alright, I'm back, YouTube. Sorry, I should have pronounced that.
Oh, you trying to shake your door?
Yeah. That door won't close. back for real. So yeah, they found it. I was super happy. Blah blah blah. Had Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch Lite. So what I did about that was I dusted off Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yes, I had it was pretty dusty. I put it in my game cartridge and I played it. But I went to the amiibo section and I used my Yoshi, which is my amiibo at the same time. But that's the only amiibo I have. So I'm not per se an amiibo collector. It's like Yoshi, so I like Yoshi. So yeah, that was, pretty standard, I guess. I'm gonna name my Metapod Beedrill. How do you spell Beedrill? Oh my god, I don't know. I'm searching it up right now because I don't remember how to spell Beedrill. Okay, normal. Okay, I figured it out. D-R-I-A-L. Beedrill. I know it's not I-L-L, but I kind of wish it would be. So, yeah. Metapod, your name is Beedrill from now on. Okay. Alright. Another story. I'm gonna think of a okay, I'm gonna do like a weird story. Okay, so one time I was playing Roblox and those people on Roblox, I was playing Brookhaven. It's a game on Roblox. You don't have to look it up if you don't want to. And then something crazy happened. Those people, so when I looked in the chat to see what people were doing, I wasn't recording because I was doing that on my non-recording time. I get money off of drawing, and I haven't drew anything in a little while, but I think I know what my next drawing is gonna be. Give a nickname to Caterpie. No. Okay, but like I was saying, so since that happened, I was pretty shocked how they were talking about some things that they shouldn't be talking about on Roblox. They were giving hints about things, and I actually didn't want to play anymore because those people was doing some weird stuff. But at the same time, I wanted to be nosy. So I'm gonna give you a few seconds to guess which route I went through with. Like, you get a few seconds. Alright, enough time. I'm gonna tell you. I went with the nosy route. So basically they were talking about these crazy stuff, and basically they were role playing about like people getting killed with guns and stuff. So that obviously made me uncomfortable. So I didn't play it. Let's see, another story. Let me think of something. Well, so one time I was playing Fortnite, and toxic people said they RAPPED my mom. So obviously, what I did was I didn't even sit there and defeat. I said, okay, listen here, my mom doesn't like little pieces of shit like you. First of all, we gonna get that started first. Now, and I don't remember a stupid person that's probably not even old to give consent say those things. Looks like Pidgey is crying. But anyways, like I said, this Pidgey only has Gust. Oh my god. No tackle. Okay. But yeah, it's pretty weird because they shut their trap after it. So, yeah, that was an experience. I hope you can actually hear my voice. I really do. Oh yeah. I don't know if I told you already, but this is part 2 of the Pokemon that I'm doing. So yeah, all the boring parts, I'm just kind of talking through them. Kind of like talking through them. Just so you don't get bored and have something to actually do. Besides sit there through the boring parts. And I might actually grind off camera. Maybe. Maybe not. You'll never know. So, you know, obviously, I was upset that somebody would actually say that about my mom. So that being my mom, the first thing that went through my head was fighting back with stuff. Fighting back with, instead of them faking stuff, instead of them doing crazy stuff, I'ma fight without they trying to fight. So basically, they was trying to fight me with lies, but I fought them with the truth, and I got them to shut up. I don't think that person talked the whole rest of the round. It's like they were calling me trash, and I really didn't care, because I was like, after this, I really don't care. So yeah, that was a crazy experience. Man, I'm sure I know how to animate, because I would have put these in animation stories. I really would have. So, yeah. Some things are just not able to fit in, because I don't have the skills to actually, well, animate. I don't have the skills. I have the skills to draw, but not animate. And animation takes a long time and patience, and patience is something I'm kind of slim on it. Like some days I will be the most patient person in the world to make YouTube videos, and then the next day I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not even gonna do it anymore. I almost have a full team of 6. So, you know, the first thing I was thinking was to, well, see, if we was in a place where we was in real life, I swear, I would put my hands on that person. Like, if we were in the same room, I would put my hands on that person. And that's why them kids at my school scared of me whatsoever. Cause they know I don't got no problem putting my hands on them. Which is why they don't mess with me to the point where I'm about to freaking beat them. But yeah. I'm just gonna say this. If you rage quit, don't throw your things. That's just how you break it and not play the game. You like having nice things? Yeah, I bet you do. I like having nice things too. A freak. But you won't always get nice things if you break them all the time. So, yeah. Take that with what you want. Trying to think of another story. Okay. So, I evolved in a pretty weird way. I mean, I'm still going to be doing Friday Night Funkin', like, mods, maybe. But, to be honest, like, I just really don't know. Like, and my voice sounds way different on the mic than it does on my mic. And in recordings in general than it sounds in real life. Which is the reason why I hate hearing my voice in recordings. Actually, I just hate hearing my own voice in general. Like, if it doesn't sound how my voice usually sounds, I hate it. Oh wow, paralyzed. Stupid. Hold up. Ooh, that took a lot. Alright. Take this thing down. Oh, no. So, yeah. Let me find some new things to talk about. Oh. I'm doing this Pokemon series because, well, number one, I want to, and this is my YouTube channel. My mom doesn't even know my password to my computer, so she can't get into it. I given nobody the password to it at all, and it's my YouTube channel, so I have power over my own YouTube channel. And if you think I shouldn't have power over my own YouTube channel, then what? Like, it would make no sense. Okay, what? I guess they're all just gonna harden to death or something. But yeah. Alright, I'm trying to find something. Okay, I'm gonna do a fact about a shark too. Like the crow shark, which is extinct. The crow shark was a formidable shark that lived throughout the entire Cretaceous period, I'm pretty sure. But then they became extinct. They are primarily known from a few fossilized vertebrae and from their teeth, which have been found in Europe, North America, North Africa. A 6-foot-long fossil skeleton. Okay, you don't want to hear that. But so Gary Oak from the Indigo League version of Pokemon, Gary sucked. You barely would see him, but he sucked. He was basically the pain of Ash's existence. Also, Misty came along just because Ash didn't have money to buy a bike. Yes. I wonder why. I really wonder why those bikes are so freaking high. Unless you get like a bike ticket. But I'm pretty sure without getting a bike ticket, I'm pretty sure you can't even pay for that in the Gen 1 games. Which is why I'm pretty sure Ash never gave Misty back her bike. Ever. Misty was just a sassy character, to be honest. Look at me in a Pokemon video talking about the Pokemon anime. Brock, he's pretty cool, I guess, but how could he see with his eyes closed? If his eyes were always closed, how could he ever see? We don't even know what his eye color is. Sadly. I kind of expect his eyes to be like blue, maybe. I don't know. That's just what I was expecting. That's just what I expect. Knowing going back to like older Pokemon games, and a lot of people don't want to see that. But I'm doing this for one of my fans. Well, are they a fan? I don't know. But I'm doing this for somebody. So Yeah. Gonna be anything new? Alright, a Pidgey. That's great. So, I don't know if I'm ever gonna do these things in the form that I would like it to be in. Because the form I would like it to be in is way different. Because, you know, people requested it. And people haven't really been requesting any art lately. You know, if you would... See, I don't really know what you want, to be honest. So, I would like it better if you could, you know, request it to me. And how much you're... Okay, this is only for friends. For, like, my friends, I am super petty. I am petty. Like, you give me $0 for a drawing unless you are going to get suspended or even expelled if you don't apologize in some type of way and you need my help for it. You getting what you get. You doing what you get paid for. None of my drawings are free unless it's a special occasion. But besides that, none of my drawings are free. I am petty. You give me $0, you get what you pay for. You get zero quality, which means which also means you know, like I forgot about whatever. Oh, that means you get a stick figure. Basically, you will get a poorly drawn stick figure, like squiggles and all. Perfect time for Caterpie to come out. Caterpie. I don't know. Caterpie, I guess. But yeah, it's probably something you didn't know about. Oh, that's gonna take a while. Pokemon. Do any of my Pokemon have something? I'm pretty sure Tail Whip makes it to where they, like, the fence goes down or something. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'll do 3 of these. Oh. Well, heck. The attack failed. I don't know how you would have that. Okay. Cancel. I'm going to Rattata. Because, why not? And if you are watching this before you watch the first part, you don't have to watch the first part. The first part is kind of boring, to be honest. You know, it was kind of just me just doing it. But you see, all the boring parts, you see, I'm like talking through it to give you something to stay for. Something that's worth staying for. Personally, I don't know if that's a good tactic. Probably isn't. But it doesn't matter. So, seeing how I kind of want Chubby Pikachu back. To be honest. Oh no, that's the level 6 Caterpie. My Caterpie is the level 4. Doesn't matter. I want to beat it. Oh, that does nothing. Oh, that does nothing. Switch. I'm doing Pikachu. You and your stupid tackles. Tail whip. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no! Oh my god. Thank God. I mean, it's a Caterpie. It can't hit that hard, but... Come on. We have a Pikachu on our team. Not very reliant when it comes to beating your opponent. And this Pikachu will not take a Thunderstone. I remember that much about the game. I remember the basics of this game. Basically, it's based off. Basically, it's kind of like, yeah. And then this game is where the anime got it from. Got like their whole plot from, well, most like half of their plot, half of it, maybe. Oh my god, I'm gonna sit here and die. Oh no! You string shot. My Rattata's gonna be murdered from a Caterpie. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Not sure if I hit it. Oh my god. Whew. Anymore. Category to level 5. Metapod. Yes, I will actually. I swear. It's gonna have tackle. Watch it have tackle. Item. Potion. Who am I using it on? Pikachu. He's my most reliant Pokemon right now. I kinda need Pikachu. Because he's the strongest Pokemon out of all of my Pokemon so far. Man, this video seems to have no plot on just random stories I'm telling you. But that's why I made them random stories. And just random opinions too. What do you like? Okay, I'm making this into a premiere. I know that. I know I'm making this into a premiere. And if I'm not making this into a premiere, you can just comment it. What do you like better? What type of sandwich do you like best? I want you to comment that. all my Pokemon are dying. Except Pikachu. The Pikachu is a special Pokemon, per se. So yeah, right now I'm trying to get out of Viridian Forest. My new objective, get out of Viridian Forest and get a Pokemon that can actually go against Brock. That is my new objective. I'm serious. I need a Pokemon that can actually go against Brock. Or just have Pikachu strong enough. Alright, let's get out of Route 1. We don't talk about Route 1 no more. Alright. Oh no. Oh, that's sad. Yes. That was sad when he said, "Oh, I'm not good enough for you." That was actually sad. Okay, Rattata. Catch it. Boy, get more Pokeballs. You ain't gonna catch that. No. I wanna see you try. Oh, you actually caught it. Nice. You got a Pokemon. This video is probably gonna be like an hour, considering how the first part was 33 minutes, and that was just the beginning of the game. And this time, I'm probably gonna edit this video. Hopefully, I can. Okay, no more grinding. We need to get out of Viridian Forest. Because my Pokemon, they are good enough. I know there's a huge gap in between the levels with most of them. We have Pikachu and all the rest of my Pokemon. But that doesn't matter. Pikachu is the best chance I got right now. Sadly. Considering how weak Pikachu is. But we're in the beginning, but mind you this, we're still in the beginning of the game. So, yeah. Okay, Caterpie. No, I'm not gonna take it on. I'm not gonna take it on. I really don't got time for that. I can see all the stronger Pokemon are like at the end of. I'm pretty sure this is close to the end of Viridian Forest, which is a good thing. Because in the last video, the first thing I wanted to do was beat Brock's gym by the first episode. But I ended up pushing it back way more far than I should have. Than I needed to. The reason why it ended on 33 minutes was because I got tired of playing it. Like, I already knew you were like, oh my god, this is boring. I just had that one piece of mind that stopped me from playing it. attack missed. Ooh, that Caterpie. Just got to demolish my Rattata. Time to get out Pidgey then. Pokemon is a game where it's pretty time consuming. I don't think it can be like addicting per se, but you can't there. But you know, fans make a lot of new rules and stuff to it, like Nuzlocke. Okay, Nuzlocke. It isn't that new. I think it came out in like 2015, but Nuzlocke per se. Nuzlocke is where if a Pokemon faints, it dies, and you can't use it again, but you can only catch one Pokemon per route. And you have to nickname that Pokemon, by the way, to get more attached to it. So when it dies, with quotations, if it dies with quotations, you get sad or something, I don't know. And you also get a lower chance of losing, a lower possibility of losing. I mean, not a lower possibility of losing, a lower possibility of winning. I will have to give my dad the link, because I don't think he knows about my channel. I don't think he does. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, because when I'm done with this, he's probably going to have that link. And I like to pre-record my things so it gets scheduled like a few days after I post it. After it's ready to go into YouTube. I don't. Well, with most of my videos, I do that anyway. There was sometimes I save videos as instant premieres. I tried reactions and those didn't work out. Not at all. But yeah. If I can even send my dad the link, I don't know how I'm gonna send my dad the link, which is the part that I'm scared about. Okay, I think it's gonna be scheduled for tomorrow. Okay, I think tomorrow. And then later I'm gonna send him the link or something. It kind of feels illegal to say him, even though it's my dad. Because I'm just on YouTube, like as a side thing. It's basically a hobby. That cursor is annoying me. Alright. Nice. Fill that patch of grass. Is it even worth it? No, it's not. I don't even think my dad knows about my YouTube channel. Or maybe he does and he just doesn't care. Wait, he does know about it. He does know about it. Huh. I'll just send him the link anyway. Quite frankly, I don't care. I'm sending him that link. Try me. Oh, and those Friday Night Funky mods, I didn't make them. I'm just gonna tell you guys now. All those games that I've been playing, you probably already know that. For some people, like, okay, for the people that doesn't even know what Friday Night Funkin' is or FNF, how I put it, the mods, I didn't make the mods, I didn't make the original game, I didn't make the Roblox thingy, I didn't make any of those. But it's technically still original content because, yeah, I'm doing this for one person, well, 2 people and 2 people only. Oh wow. Okay, that Pidgey is pretty strong. Oh wait, it was just a critical hit. This Thunder Shock is probably gonna take it out. Oh wow. Caterpie, if you die, I swear. Oh my god. See, this is a Caterpie. So, oh no. Please survive it, survive it, survive it. Oh my god. You survived on 1 HP. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. I have never seen that happen in a Pokemon game. Usually it's close to 1 HP, but this thing survived on 1 HP. Considering that it only had like 15 health, that's impressive. My hurry is I want to beat Brock's gym because I don't want the videos to be too long. These are gonna be premieres, and usually with premieres and live streams and you know that type of stuff, it takes about it's usually somewhere around an hour. I really just don't want to edit a 2-hour video. Look, I'm just lazy, okay? I'm lazy. If I even figure out a way to edit these Pokemon videos, I wouldn't want to do it because it's gonna be a while. Great. I have people in the world that I totally despise. Basically. Oh, Rattata, you ain't making me through that tackle. Oh my god. No. You survived on 2 HP. I swear to God. How are my Pokemon surviving on such low levels? The beginning of the game is super hard for me right now. I think it's because I know that I have fans that's gonna watch this, and I'm probably gonna be in my own premiere. And while someone was watching my first premiere, they actually made it on time, but they had to stop watching it super quickly. Okay, I'm gonna use the potion. This is starting to get stressful because when I know people are gonna watch stuff, it's like whenever I'm doing, all of a sudden I get really bad at it. Like I'm good. I promise you, I'm good at Pokemon games. It's just like when I know someone's gonna watch it or when someone's watching me, it's like I just completely suck at it. I could go ahead and try to beat Brock's gym, but I really don't want to end the video off on a bad note where I lose. And I don't like to lose. Hold on. Look at the Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. That's where they got that Jigglypuff song from in the Indigo Pikachu. And Pikachu went to sleep. Great, perfect. I had to wake you up. I'm gonna invade this person's house. What you got? What you got? You got anything to trade? Oh wait. Oh my god, I forgot that I even went to the Poke Center. Psst, do you know what I'm doing? Yes. That's right, it's hard work. I know exactly what you're doing. Well, I assume what you're doing. I'm gonna look for a Mankey or something. I don't know, something, Nidorina, something, I need something. Yes, perfect, exactly what I needed. Great, perfect. See, I made Metapod the joke of Beedrill, even though it isn't even a Beedrill yet. It's a Metapod. That was the joke. I hope it made sense. Because, you know, it's not evolved into its evolved form yet. I hope you get it. If you don't get in that Pokeball, I'm paralyzing you. Yeah, yes, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. No. Oh my god. What could it be? A Pidgey. I don't want. It's not worth it. I should have stocked up on things in the Pokemart, huh? Because I don't think there's a Pokemart in this area that I'm in right now. Doesn't matter. Going back to the Poke Center. But first, I'm gonna do this. Pokemon. These are the stats. Switch. Second. Okay. I am playing a huge risk about what I'm doing. Especially when it comes to Brock's gym. Because Brock does not play. Well, at least not with the Pikachu. Oh, and Eevee. Oh, Eevee would have been dead meat. I'm telling you. Full team of 6, and I barely started the game. See what happens when you try to catch them all? have a full team of 6. Alright, anyways. Let's do this. Oh, any Pidgeys? Ekans? I don't think Ekans goes on this route, but okay. A Nidoran girl? What? Are you serious? Bro. I'm about to have a Nidoran girl up in my PC box. Well, hopefully, I'm about to have a Nidoran girl in my PC box. Okay, great. Come on. Please catch. Yes! Nidoran? No. There's someone PC. Yeah, I don't think so. That's not. No. Excuse me, sir. What? I'm probably not even gonna touch that PC, to be honest. Maybe when I get the fly mechanic, that's when I'll start like going back to Route 1 and stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, wow. I wonder why there's another whole Nidoran here. And it's a girl one. Well, Nidoran boy, I hope that wasn't your wife with quotations. Because you're fighting against that. Oh my god. Nidoran looks so ugly from the back. The Nidoran boy looks so ugly from the backside. Oh, that did nothing. Pokemon. Oh, Rattata. Yes. I gotta catch this one too, because I think this might be the one that I take. And then evolve it, maybe. I don't know. Oh no, please stop. Thunder Shock. Okay. Great. We're doing it. Perfect. Am I even still recording? Oh my god, I'm still recording. And freak. Okay. I just had to check that I was still recording and wasn't doing this for nothing, because I would have been upset. Wait, it's full screen? What? Alright. I didn't know it was this easy. Takes up less space, huh? Okay. Withdraw Pokemon. Deposit Pokemon. Sorry, Nidoran, boy. Nice. Well, time to heal these Pokemon. Alright then. Wait, let me check on Pikachu. Wait. Okay then. We are in Pewter City, if I believe. Trainer tips. Doesn't matter. Because I know that tip. It's pretty obvious tip. But whatever. I'm not trying to, you know. Oh well, there is a Pokemon. Wait a minute. I know exactly what area this is, but I'm not gonna say it because, well, that would be spoiling. I need potions. No, I don't need anything from here. I am short on money. No. Forget that. Oh, okay. I forgot about that box gym was right here. I actually forgot. I think I have the right stuff. So, if not, then you'll know. Nice. I thought there was gonna be another trainer there for some reason. Brock's Pokemon. Gonna be pretty hard. Geodude, that's the first thing I go against. Pokemon. Where is that thing? Oh my god. I already lost. You're telling me it only has tackle. Yeah, I'm dead. I have an idea. It's probably not gonna work. Nope, it ain't working. Well, it might work. Maybe I can force it to bring out the... No, Onix is stronger. Maybe, I don't remember. But Onix is level 12, Geodude is level 10. And I'm pretty sure Brock has one Geodude, one Onix. Not two Geodudes or something like that. Or my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh yeah, I should just cut it right here. But I'm tired of playing it now. Like, I'm done. Oh wow. Well, I'm just gonna tell you a story. Actually, I'm just gonna tell you something interesting. Something interesting is electric types are not weak to rock types. Electric type Pokemon are not weak to rock type Pokemon, actually. But they're weak to ground type Pokemon. But most ground type Pokemon are also rock type Pokemon, which means electric type Pokemon usually have a disadvantage over it. See? It won't even affect it. Making a lot of people think that electric was weak against rock, or maybe that's just something that came out newly. Maybe. I don't actually know because, well, yeah. Because I haven't been playing the newest game, Sun and Moon. I have not played the newest game. The newest game isn't Sun and Moon. The newest game is Sword and Shield. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Sword and Shield. I've not played that game yet. I have the thing. It's probably gonna be really hard to find now. You probably have to get it off the internet at this point. But there's a big old chance that it will be fake. So, yeah. Huh. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Rattata, you got nothing on this. Yeah. You have nothing on Geodude. Ooh. Yeah, you have nothing on Geodude. Okay, you have something on Geodude. But if you even get past Geodude, you're not getting past Onix. I'm telling you. If I get past Geodude, I'm not getting past Onix. Oh no. Please, no, 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 no. 3 HP. How come the critical hits are less than the normal hits now? Doesn't matter. Caterpie, you're dead. Oh wow. What did that do? I know I'm not gonna win, but I'm gonna still try. So, yeah, if I had a Nuzlocke by now, I mean all my if I was doing a Nuzlocke, my Pokemon would have been gone, donezo. I would have not, my Pokemon would have not seen the light of day. So I'm glad I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. Well, I guess I'm ending up the video by losing the Brock. The thing I didn't want to happen. But at this point, dude, I don't have a choice. Hold up. Oh, wow. Shit, you got Geodude. Yeah, you ain't getting Onix, especially with that bind. That bind will kill you. No, the bind is just annoying, actually. Like I said, bind is so annoying. Like, bite is it's actually a pretty scary move. Wait, I'm not thinking of bind. I'm thinking of rap. I'm thinking of rap. Onix. This Onix knows how to use rap. And it's annoying because in Generation 1, you don't get through it. Like, your Pokemon sits there hopelessly. Oh wow. You just had to do rap. Great. Perfect. This is the exact opposite of what I wanted. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It really it doesn't matter. Because I actually got bored like a few minutes before I started before I decided to battle Brock. I ran out of things to talk about because I don't even know what to talk about. And when you don't know what to talk about, you just talk about random things. Just like not knowing how to talk about things. And you don't know what you want to talk about. I lost. I don't think my computer can take any more minutes of this agony. Just end the Pidgey's life, please. My computer is slowing down. I don't know if it will show up on camera, but my computer is slowing down. Please just do it. Okay. Alright, well. Bye, guys. That'll be it. And I don't know when I'm posting this.